The first Saturday of September has become personified in downtown Laurel by the Emancipation Day Celebration, which is more than just a remembrance of the day that ended slavery in the United States. Instead, it's become a civic, social, and cultural celebration.
Today is a day that the community comes together, not just what we call here where we're at, the Grove community, but the entire Laurel community. Many of our city employees are out here, our police department, park and recs, are all take part. It's a day to everybody to come together. It's a day for everybody to remember where we were and where we're going, and all of us go together, quite frankly. And it's just St. Mark's Church really does a wonderful job of putting this together to really bring the community together and remember what this day is all about.
Emancipation is all about freedom and how the slaves were freed, but we didn't know until after the fact. So we're celebrating our freedom, and as a free people, we need to do things that honor God and to help us to live healthier lives.
Emancipation used to be back in 1920 when we first got started, and certainly it was hosted then by the Abraham Lodge, and once the Abraham Lodge disbanded, the church took over as the spearhead, and it's been a church and a community event ever since.
The St. Mark's congregation is now using the Emancipation Day celebration as a vehicle to raise awareness about diabetes in the African American community. For the second year, the 5K run and the 1K walk was a platform to generate funds for the University of Maryland's Center for Diabetes and Endocrinology and to help diabetics learn how to deal with the challenge of their disease.
It's extremely important because it's a fun way of getting people out. It's a fun way of getting the message out. It's a fun way of getting people to get out and exercise, which is one of the things that can help you control your blood sugar, your blood pressure, all of the above. So rather than just constantly preaching what you should and shouldn't do, it's a way to get people actively involved and get the awareness out.
Diabetes is one of the leading causes of death for African Americans, so we're just trying to raise awareness and to help people to be aware. We have a diabetes support group here in the church, and we have a lot of members that are diabetic, but they don't come to the group. So we're just trying, like I said, to help raise awareness and to help people know what to do to live a better life so that they can live longer and healthier.
Recognized as Laurel's oldest festival, Emancipation Day is experiencing its own renaissance. St. Mark's Young Adult Ministry has taken over the planning and execution of the celebration by adding more events to try and sustain it for years to come.
The young adults are still running it, and we thank God for that. You know, a lot of times in churches, we have older folk that want to take the lead and don't want to allow the young people to do what they can do. So we had them do it last year, and they've done a great job. We have to learn how to train up younger people so that when we die off, somebody can do it.
They've put some younger blood, some new blood into the planning of this. They work with the city staff throughout the year. They've made some changes to better get more involvement from the communities, such as the parade is at an earlier time. They've added the educational and fundraising component for diabetes, which I think is outstanding. And then they have the celebration.
The young adults is basically trying to bring back just a new vision for the whole day. Like, we're looking to bring it back like it used to be, like with the bands, and have different forms of entertainment.
We're about having fun and definitely about unity, because we want to pass this on to generation after generation after generation.
So with a new infusion of life and energy from the St. Mark's United Methodist Church's Young Adult Ministry and a commitment from the city, it is clear that the Emancipation Day celebration here in Laurel is back to growing again. And it still remains one of the great opportunities in this area from people of all races, creeds, colors, and religions to come together in the spirit of unity in our community. For Laurel TV, I'm Mark Gray.